Hey you guys, I'm Molly with Design Loves Detail, and today we are taking a look at the patio and pool area that we updated at the remodel project, which is now our home. In case you missed the recent video where we revealed the surprise news that we sold our home, we hadn't originally planned that, but we are kind of rolling with things, and now we live here, so I can't wait to show you how the pool and patio turned out. We'd love to have you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when our next video is live so you can stay up to date with our latest projects. We want to show you how this connects. So to the right here is my left, your right, the family room area. This is obviously a space that we did a lot of work to and we have a whole video on, but I wanted to show you that that is where these doors are off of, that we're heading out to check out for the patio. So this space obviously got a lot of change with the windows that we added above the doors, and then I'm going to show you a look back at how this all started. So this backyard was really outdated and kind of overgrown and not taken care of. The grass had died and was gone, and so when we saw this home, the pool was actually functioning and everything, but the grass was dead and the yard was really kind of gross. So we had to sort of start over. We hired a landscaper. We did a lot of kind of initial work ourselves to figure out what we wanted to do with the space, and then we even had to drain the pool because we needed to update at the bottom. There was a circular drain that was a hazard. It was flagged in our inspection, and it was something that somebody could get sucked down onto the bottom with if it were covered. So we switched that to a linear drain. That's an important thing to look at just with pools, if your drain system and all that is up to code. So we ended up emptying the pool to have that addressed. They fixed it and it looks great, but if you recall, I shared in my Instagram stories recently how it looked when it was empty and this whole place was torn up for sprinklers and all that, and it was honestly like I wasn't sure if it was ever gonna come to look as it does. So luckily it did, but it was a huge disaster along the way, just kind of tackling the problems and really almost taking steps backward before we could go forward. But so there's the state of how it started and then all the steps it went through, as you can kind of see that footage. And now let's take a look at how it is. We recoated the floor here. This is just a, what's it called? A deck coating, I think. And so it covers what was here. I wanted to make it more cohesive because we had multiple colors of concrete, and the pool deck was actually, as you saw in that footage, it was like a pinkish peachy tone, and it felt just a little bit odd and not in correlation with the other stuff. And so I felt like it should all be the same color to streamline it, give it a more modern feel. And I'm so happy we did that. It wasn't a huge expense in the grand scheme of things, and it really updated the space and then made it more functional too. We had a little bit of issues with some of the pool deck needing to be touched up anyways. It kind of worn down in some areas, and so this recoating really helped, resurfacing really helped that as well. In this dining area, I added some really fun patio furniture. This is a table from Overstock. I'm doing a collaboration with them and sharing some of my favorites from their sale. They have great sales for the spring, so I'm going to link these for you, and you can also check out more photos on my blog coming soon. The chairs are also from Overstock. They're out of stock at the moment, but they should be back, and I love the detail on these. Very neutral, and they have a little bit of kind of a tan tone to them, so it brings in a little bit of warmth, little contrast with the dark metal table. And this table is nice and sturdy. It's just metal too, so it cleans up really well. You can wash it off, and then it's, what was I gonna say? I don't remember, but it's nice and modern too. It has a really good look to it. The light fixtures above are some of my favorite outdoor ones from Serena and Lily. They are beautiful. They have some texture and dimension. We did not have light fixtures here before. It was just the flat can lights, and I think this adds so much to the space. I also added these lights. We shared a preview of these in one of the videos, and it's just so fun to see everything come together now and how much it's updated. You'll notice the stucco color we painted too. I'm going to share more on the exterior of the home soon, but that color is different so that you'll have reference there. These light fixtures definitely modernized it. We have one that has cracked on the other side, which is a bummer, but we're gonna get a glass panel to replace it. Just in case you noticed that on the tour, we are aware and we'll fix it, but life. These plants are actually ones that I pulled that we used in the yard as well. I just did some planters with simple, they won't stay in there forever, simple plants. They'll eventually go into the yard, but they can bring some greenery in the meantime. The rug is another Overstock item, overstock.com item, and it's an outdoor rug, really neutral. I just wanted something simple and a little bit of pattern there. The planter just here is one I picked up like literally just today at Lowe's, and it's a looks like concrete. It's actually very lightweight, so I think it's more just like concrete coated, but I love that texture on it and the shape of it, really modern and simple. And it wasn't too spendy. I think it was like $59, and it's a good size, so that was pretty reasonable, I thought there. Kids dining area here. I got the cutest tiny, this is like the Serena and Lily set, but in kid version, and they had this at Home Goods one day. They do periodically get these in, so if you need some fashionable kids dining sets, that's a good place to look. I've seen it there a few times in different colors. This is the gray and white, but it's seriously so cute. And then of course another favorite, the Walmart kids egg chair, just tucked right here in the corner. So this is kind of the kids little zone right here. Over here we've got more really pretty plants and new planters as well. This is just a small olive plant, and they do well here in this climate. These planters look like they're metal, but they're actually plastic, which made me happy because they're way more affordable. They are another find from Lowe's that I will link for you, and I think they were even less than the other one. So I'm super happy with how those turned out. I love the contrast with this color of the olive leaf and that darker pot. Now we're coming over here to the pool area, which I am seriously so excited about. These beautiful pool lounges are from Living Spaces. I just did a collaboration with them. You guys can go check out on the blog for more pictures because they have such cool outdoor furniture. It's really unique, and I have one more piece coming from them soon that you're gonna love. These are awesome quality. They are, of course, adjustable, so you can lay them, you know, back however you want to, varying heights there. So fun. And I just laid towels across the bottom in that stripe to give a little contrast and pattern, and it just looks fancy, so that's mainly why, but also it's useful, so you have a towel ready when you come out here to enjoy the pool. We've never had a pool before, so this is like all new territory, and it's been just so fun. Like, I didn't know it was so fun to make a pool area, but these affordable little side tables are from TJ Maxx. A bunch of you guys probably bought them when I shared recently because I know they sold out. They were like $69, and they are like they're like kind of like a precast type concrete type material. So super durable for outside, and then they have just a really clean look, and I love the contrast. You'll see that I added kind of the black little tables, and then the black dining table, light fixtures, and pots, planters, so that we have kind of that higher contrast going on everywhere. So over on this side, we have the coolest piece of furniture. I love it. I had never seen anything like this until I saw this on Living Spaces and knew it was a must-have for this yard. It totally makes this whole space feel so luxurious and fancy. It's been our favorite spot to come hang out, and it's almost surreal. Like, I feel like I am staying at a nice hotel, and yet I live here, so that's cool. And you know, with the house being a lot smaller than our other house, I wasn't sure how it would feel, but it feels actually fancier, so that is just been a surprise, that's all. But I love this. Living Spaces, like I was saying, has the most unique furniture, and this is one that's adjustable too, so you can lay it back, and they're both independent of each other, so you know, a great place to read a book if you read books. One day I'm going to read books. The pool view is awesome. You can hear the birds. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. You hear the birds? I hope you hear the birds. So the grass, obviously we added in this grass. This was sod, and it's grown really well. We added also a bunch of plants, so you can kind of see over here the stone This is new rock that we put in. We wanted something more modern, so this gray, more uniform colored stone feels, I think, kind of that, a little bit of that Mediterranean modern vibe too out here. I went with really, like, these will all obviously grow up a lot. We left some of the bigger stuff so that we still have some privacy. I just got this cool olive tree too that we will plant, and some smaller, I think this is a rosemary here maybe. And we redid the curbing because it had kind of gotten torn up. We just kept it sort of along the lines as it was before, but just cleaned it up a little there. This stuff was already here back in this area. These things I've heard are poisonous, so just fair warning. Oleander, somebody messaged me about that, and I thought that was interesting because I did not know. Luckily ours are behind this fence, but just fair warning that oleanders are poisonous if you eat them, or even it can give you a little rash, I think, too, if you touch them. So a fun fact / save your life fact. These were already here. A lot of these bush things. Sorry to not be technical. I don't know what those are. When you have kids, sometimes you add an IE on the end of any word and it makes you sound like a parent. So there's that. Over on this side, we've got a project coming. It's not done. There's still some stuff left to be done, a few loose ends, but we're really getting close. This spot here, we put in this patio. This is actually made from extra stone that we had when we did our fireplace. This was all extra stone, and it's kind of cool because it ties in with the interior of the house. And we will add the fire pit here and kind of have chairs around here. I think that's going to be super fun for our family to spend time. One thing that I've noticed with the smaller home is that we're already like spending more time together because there's nowhere to go. And Ben had made that joke, but it's actually 100% true that when you don't have, you know, places to hide, you really do interact more, and we've had just more activities we've done together, and I'm really happy about that. So I think that this fire pit is going to be really fun for making s'mores and hanging out. We will get that updated soon. There's a few more plants. These taller ones are called pineapple guavas, and they're really cute. They have kind of a cute look to them. I'll show you some in a planter as well. They won't be in the planter very long because they grow quickly, but they are kind of a nice little tropical type plant as well that has a cute look. So here's the full view of the pool and the loungy area, and we have a few more things coming for this space that I'll share later, but I think that kind of covered most of it. You can see the updated color of the house. Oh, one little fun fact. I said we've got a few loose ends to tie up. One of those is that the chimney up there, it didn't get painted, so it's the old color. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's quite a different color than the house is now. And I will say, Ben told me, he said, Molly, make sure that they paint the chimney. And I said, ha, Ben, why wouldn't they paint the chimney? But then they didn't paint the chimney, so he got the last laugh, and the chimney is still the old color. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the tour of our new pool patio area. I'll let you know how the pool works out because I really don't know what the heck I'm doing. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the pool and patio area. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of future videos, more exciting projects coming your way.